guys, hope you're doing really well today. Thought I'd just share how my morning has gone this morning. I just jumped in to finish off the weekly readings and my camera doesn't work. Well, it turns on, but it won't autofocus or anything like that. So basically for some of the readings, the cards are just flat down on the table and I can't lift them up to show you them in the camera. So I do apologize for that. I am rolling with it and taking it as the universe saying, you know what, maybe it's time to not put out as many readings over the next couple of weeks and focus on something else. And I do actually have something that I've been focusing on, guys. I've been putting together a 4-week immersive Learn Tarot journey, and I'm just wondering if that is something that you might be interested in if you want to learn how to read the cards for yourself or for your friends and family. So let me know in the comments if you are interested in that. In my previous career incarnation, I was a digital learning specialist working on global projects, so I'm really experienced in putting together a really professional and fun and intuitive journey for you. Other than that, guys, letting you know you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and on TikTok. All the links are down below. Also the link should you want to arrange a personal reading, although I won't be able to bring you any emergency readings until I get my camera sorted. So it's going to be camera shopping over the next few days. I wanted to upgrade it anyway, so I guess it's divine timing that is upon me right now. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like and leave me a comment. It really does help the videos travel further. The algorithm is just getting that much tougher for smaller content creators. So if you like this kind of content and you want to keep it coming, please do hit the buttons. Anyway, guys, take care, have a wonderful week. See you next time. Let's head to your reading. Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. Let's see what may be on the cards for you for the week. Getting started here, Saggy, with the Workulite Oracle. Be then going to the Moonchild Tarot for an overarching tarot energy, before heading to the Rider-Waite and then clarifying with the Starchild Tarot Akashic. So Saggy, I have just had my camera break, so this is as good as it gets today. Sorry, it doesn't autofocus at the moment, so we will be keeping the cards low down to the table. The universe is obviously saying it's time for an upgrade. I don't know how much longer it's going to actually hang in there for, but hopefully I'll be able to finish the weekly readings. I have 2 more to go. Alright, well, let's jump in. I have got Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling, Saggy? Do you have a desire in your heart? Are you living one life, but deep down wish you were living another? We all have callings. Sometimes we can answer them. Sometimes we may have created another circumstance for ourselves where it's more difficult to do so. But it's saying here that some of you might be getting pulled in a different direction. The sword here is very much associated in tarot with your truth, your alignment, and sometimes cutting yourself free of the old so that we can move towards the new. And Saggy, I have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Well, sometimes when we don't move towards our deepest calling, we are squashing that part of ourselves and dimming that light in order to stay in maybe what we feel is acceptable, what is normal. So it's really saying here that maybe it's time to shine bright, to be unapologetically who you are anyway. And sometimes that can help us actually attract and manifest and move into that deeper calling. 3 of Cups. It's an energy of joy, an energy of rising your vibration. It is also an energy that says that the seeds that you may have been busy planting over the last season are starting to yield the harvest. Some of you are coming together with soul friends and family in celebration. It's a real indicator that, you know, the winter is over and the spring is here. Obviously a metaphor for saying that maybe if you have been through a darker time, things are beginning to change. Maybe you're entering a new positive season in your life, Saggy. Drawing you here the energy of the recent past leading up till now, Saggy. Yes, of course. You are starting a new cycle, ending the old, grand karmic completion. Temperance. There goes your card, Saggy. It will turn over for me. Rising to power here. After the death to the old. Current, or no, not current or focus energy, sorry. Outcome, Cancer, number 7, the Chariot and the Major Arcana. 3 for 3 majors, guys. So this is a significant shift. And we're being asked to move with that universal current so that we don't end up in that conflicting energy, which can happen when we are dimming our light. So with the World, I've got the Star, 4 for 4 major arcana, and the Page of Cups, beautiful energy. Empress, oh my goodness, guys, 5 from 5 major arcana. Are we going to make it 6 for 6? No, King of Cups, close. Strength is at the bottom of the deck though. The High Priestess, almost. Knight of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Wow, okay, so we've got some huge and powerful energies. Generally, guys, the more major arcana that appear in the spread, the more significant the reading, because the major arcana are the big karmic themes, the life lessons. The minor arcana, so the the numbered suit cards, are really the daily kind of practical, how that's all going to play out. So let's jump in. I need to keep the cards low to the table so they don't go out of focus. Beginning here with the World energy. It is intuitively upon you that you are leaving behind a cycle, closing the door on a chapter of your life. This can look like leaving, a long-term relationship, career, a period of study. It can be a cycle that you've played out and you are now closing the door on that because it's come into your conscious awareness. The World says that you have learnt the karmic lessons that you need to within that situation, so there's no point going around for another cycle. Otherwise, maybe we are holding ourselves back from being on our best timeline. The World says it's time for you to move with ease, grace, and flow into the next karmic chapter of your life. You have arrived. That you are victorious. This is the last card of the major arcana that says that, when you were in manifestation mode, maybe at some point you wished for whatever you are closing out now, but it has done its time, and it's really time for you now to embrace the new. With the Star here, it's the energy of Aquarius, and we have just moved out of Aquarian season. It's all playing out in divine timing. And the Star is a card of divine wish fulfillment. So it says you are now getting, ready to move towards a deeper calling that is truly in alignment with your truth. There's a sense of rebirth here between this and the Temperance energy. You are moving into a place of greater stability, but along with that, you are shining brighter than ever. The Page of Cups says, it's time for you to embrace your eclectic, eccentric, rebel-hearted self. This is a card of showing up in your authenticity, and it's also a card of embracing fun and joy and play, all the things that the Three of Cups are as well. If anyone is not going to dim to fit in, it's the Page of Cups, shining bright, being the jester, and being in your creative energy as well. It is a card of synchronistic opportunity for some of you, somebody presenting in your life, maybe with a message that tips you off that, that's my calling and I am going to move towards it now. It's that kind of energy. So Saggy, in the current or focus energy here, we have Temperance and the Empress. Temperance is your card, Saggy, number 14 in the Major Arcana, that follows on from the Death card. So it is basically the recalibration, the healing, the soothing, the rebalancing after the releasing or purging or letting go of the old. It is that kind of state in between where you're getting ready to birth the new, to follow that new dawn, that new day. But we're asked to make sure that we do the inner alchemy to get back into a place of stability, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Because when we're in that really grounded place, that is when this guardian angel will guide us forward, will give us the next step of our journey. So it's a beautiful energy. And the Empress here says that after we've gone through that process, you will be, you know, tuning in with that High Priestess energy into your deeper desires, your deeper heart callings, and you'll have the opportunity to actually move towards bringing that into reality with the Empress. She is that embodiment of the divine feminine that wants to help you birth your desires into the physical realm. And over here with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, you know, you will then need to take those practical, methodical steps to putting that plan into action. So we can do all the manifesting in the world, but without that inspired action, it just remains that, you know, an idea. So the Knight of Pentacles is like, it's very much time for you to plant new seeds. The Three of Cups says that in the next season, be that in 3 months or in a year's time, you will be reaping the rewards of that harvest. Be patient and keep in mind that when we are starting a new karmic cycle, sometimes it takes a while to get that traction, right? Because we're still integrating all of that change. So over here in the outcome, we've got the Chariot, King of Cups, High Priestess, Five of Wands. So the Chariot is all about forward movement. It's another card of victory. And it says it's time for you to make clear decisions in order to move forward at pace. And it's all done through your intention. If we're in two minds, that's when those sphinxes pull our chariot in all different directions and we take the windy road. If we want to take the direct path, we make a clear decision and then we commit to it and move in that direction. And that's why Temperance is asking you to do that work of coming into balance, because when we're in harmony and we are following the instincts and intuition of our High Priestess within, that's when we make the right decision for us. Now, some of you are going to be leaving a comfort zone as part of this transition, and it can be a physical home, location, or place. It could be a pattern, it could be that relationship, that job, and you're moving into the new. And of course, that takes breaking down that fear barrier. Maybe that's what the internal conflict here is with that Five of Wands. It's like, don't get pulled back into the fear or, you know, into the old because of the fear of moving forward. Make sure that we are tuning into that King of Cups energy, which is moving ahead with the desires of the heart. What I'm seeing in this card of the King of Cups is him weighing up those two cups. So you might have two different directions or two different callings that you are being pulled towards, and that could be the decision, right? We need to make a clear decision and move towards one of them, and that's what the High Priestess will help you do. Now, the High Priestess can be the keeper of secrets, the revealer of truths and mysteries in divine timing. So don't be surprised here, Saggy, if a piece of information comes to light, maybe at the last minute, that could have you heading in a different direction. But just make sure that you trust what feels right and tune into that intuition. Maybe don't listen to the opinions of others and get involved in other people's energies, or sometimes it can make us choose from the head rather than the heart. So that's what I have for you, Saggy. It is a huge transition for some of you, closing out a big karmic cycle here, and I wish you all the very best with it. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective, Saggy. May or may not be for you this time round. If you're called to share, please do drop me a comment. I do read them all, guys, and try my best to interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you, connect with your energy, and see what's happening in the collective. Saggy, it's been a pleasure to read your cards. See you back here next week, hopefully with a new camera. Bye for now.